For over 60 years, marine biologists knew this fish existed. They just never actually saw its real face. Every single time researchers pulled a specimen up from the deep ocean, it arrived the same way: crushed, deflated, missing the one feature that made this animal worth studying in the first place. Then in 2004, a deep-sea robotic submarine filmed something alive, undisturbed, for the very first time. A fish with a completely transparent head, not scales, not skin. A clear, fluid-filled dome with its actual eyes floating inside it, quietly rotating on their own. This is the Barreleye fish. And the reason it took over 60 years to understand its own face is stranger than the fish itself. The Barreleye fish, scientifically named Macropinna microstoma, was first described back in 1939. From the beginning, something didn't add up. It lives around 2,000 to 2,600 feet below the surface, deep inside a region of the ocean called the twilight zone. Just enough light filters down to that depth to cast faint shadows from above, but nowhere near enough to see clearly, and far too deep to observe with a diver. So for decades, the only way to study this fish was to bring it up to the surface. And every time researchers did, the sudden drop in pressure destroyed the most important part of its body. The soft, fluid-filled shield covering its head collapsed almost instantly. Scientists were left examining a damaged, deflated specimen, with no real way to understand how its head actually worked while the fish was alive. That changed when researchers at the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute began using ROVs, remotely operated deep-sea submarines equipped with cameras, to observe barreleyes without disturbing them at all. What they saw finally solved the mystery. The barreleye's head really is covered by a transparent, fluid-filled dome, and inside that dome are its real eyes. Tubular structures capped with bright green lenses, built to gather as much of the ocean's scarce light as possible. Here's the detail that had been missed for over 60 years. Those eyes aren't fixed in place, they rotate. The footage showed the fish's eyes swiveling independently inside its transparent head, shifting from pointing straight upward to pointing forward without the fish needing to move its body at all. And the two dark spots near its mouth, the ones that look like eyes, those aren't eyes either. They're the fish's nostrils. Its real eyes are hidden entirely inside its head, invisible unless you're looking straight down through the transparent dome itself. Picture the barreleye hanging almost motionless in the dark water, conserving energy in an environment where food is scarce. Its eyes point straight upward, staring through the transparent dome toward the faint light, filtering down from the surface, far above. It isn't looking at the light itself, it's looking for shadows. Small, dark silhouettes drifting against that faint overhead glow. The outline of potential prey passing by overhead. The moment it spots something, its tubular eyes rotate forward, tracking the target as its body tilts upward to feed. Researchers also have a working theory about another part of its life, one they haven't confirmed completely, but strongly suspect based on what's been found in its stomach. Barreleyes share the deep sea with large drifting jellies, some stretching well over 30 feet, trailing stinging tentacles that capture small prey as they drift. Scientists believe the barreleye may carefully maneuver near these jellies, picking off already captured prey without the tentacles ever touching its body. If that theory holds up, the transparent dome covering its eyes may serve a second purpose beyond just gathering light. It may also work as a shield, protecting its most important sensory organ while it gets close to something genuinely dangerous. The barreleye fish isn't rare because it's hard to find. Researchers have documented it across a wide stretch of the Pacific, off the coast of California and beyond. It's rare because for most of scientific history, it was simply impossible to observe correctly. Every specimen pulled from the deep only ever told half the story, missing the exact feature that made this fish so unusual in the first place. It took new technology, cameras built to survive the same crushing pressure that destroyed every earlier attempt to study it, to finally reveal what had been there the entire time. A fish with a window instead of a face, hovering quietly in total darkness, staring up through its own transparent skull, waiting for a shadow to pass by. It had been doing this for millions of years. We just weren't equipped to see it.